What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review, and this time I'm going to be talking about Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers, and I'm going to make this review very short because this movie is fucking lame. This movie sucks. This movie is directed by a guy called Dominique Audrin-Jabubu, and he's fucking terrible. He also co-wrote this movie, and the guy can't write to save his life. You have Halloween 4. What I consider to be the perfect sequel to any horror movie. Leaves you with this awesome, amazing cliffhanger ending. And this stupid motherfucker does whatever he can to take a shit all over this ending and to take a shit all over the Halloween franchise. You can tell this guy did not care to make for this movie whatsoever. This movie is lazily written. This movie is bland as shit in terms of directing. This guy can't create atmosphere or tension to save his life, and that his characters are fucking garbage, complete fucking garbage. And his butchering of established characters like Jamie and Dr. Loomis is criminal. So, and don't get me started on what he did to Michael in this movie. Just wait. So we find out in this movie that Jamie's mute and that she has a psychic link to Michael. How this is possible, I don't know. They don't explain it. Is this good? No, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Jamie being a mute is just weird. I give Danielle Harris a lot of credit. She took nothing and made something. She still managed to come across as very likable and you still care for her, but there were so many things you could have done, and you chose this route, this confusing route that was clearly not fully fleshed out. And her and Michael having a psychic link does not make any sense at all. I don't get it. And you wrote Dr. Loomis to be a fucking schmuck in this movie. He is a dick in this movie. There are a number of scenes where he's threatening Jamie. There is one scene where he uses Jamie as bait, as a way to goad Michael into getting him. Loomis is a fucking grade A prick in this movie. There's also a scene where he taunts Sheriff Meeker by bringing up the death of his daughter. Loomis in this movie was a scumbag, and I give Donald Pleasence a lot of credit. He clearly did not like the way his character was written in this movie, and he did his job the best he could. He's a professional, even though he hated doing this movie. And I don't blame him, because this movie's fucking garbage. The kills in this movie are garbage as well. This movie's trying too hard to be like Friday the 13th, and it fails miserably. Halloween is not Friday the 13th. These Friday the 13th-like characters don't work in a Halloween movie. These characters are unlikable. The character of Tina, Jesus fucking Christ, the character of Tina is the world's biggest fucking cunt. There is one scene in this movie where Jamie is begging, pleading her not to leave. She's in tears. She's scared. She's delirious. And this bitch Tina is willing to leave to go have sex. She's leaving a little girl crying and scared and in fear that her uncle's going to kill her, but she still runs off to have sex. Fuck this movie. Could not wait for Michael to kill this bitch. She was so annoying. And the other characters, they're just there. They're bland. They got no dimension. They don't stand out. They're just there to die. And thank God, because the only thing we're doing about this movie is Michael killing them. Even though the kills are not that great. I mean, if anything, the only two decent kills in this movie are in a barn, where Michael uses real edge weapons. Other than that, oh, before I forget, another strike against this movie. Ellie Cornell as Rachel. She dies 20 minutes into the movie. That's it. She dies 20 minutes into the movie. I mean, a character that went all through Halloween 4 trying to protect her little sister to the point, and she just gets knocked off, just like that. Stupid, dumb. We kill off Rachel and we're stuck with Tina. What the fuck happened during production, during the writing of this movie? What brain parasite was in this Dominique Audrin-Jabubu's head? fucking guy sucks. He's a terrible fucking director. He's a horrible fucking writer. He does not understand the Halloween movies. Does not understand how to create atmosphere or tension or mood. There's like a handful of scenes in this movie that will give the devil his due, that were decently shot. I do like the chase when Michael's in the car and he's chasing down Jamie and her friend Billy. By the way, the best scenes in this movie are with Jamie and Billy, because the two friends, because they're very, they're kids and they're very cute. The scenes are very cute with them, and Billy has a crush on Jamie and Jamie has a crush on Billy. So that stuff was adorable. Again, but that's a problem. The scenes of two kids being adorable, I shouldn't be saying that in a fucking Halloween movie. That's just how fucking bad this fucking movie really is. This movie's getting more F-bombs out of me than any other movie, because this movie is a systematic raping of the Halloween franchise. Oh my god. This fucking guy tried to humanize Michael in this movie. He tried to humanize Michael in this movie. There is a scene where Michael cries. The boogeyman, the man who is supposed to be the embodiment of pure evil, cries when his niece calls him uncle. What a way to castrate this character. I feel bad for every time I badmouth Rob Zombie's Michael now, because at least Rob Zombie's Michael Myers was still a badass killer. This guy is a fucking Care Bear. Stupid. Garbage. Whoever is a fan of Halloween and you like this movie, I question your fandom. What is there to like about this movie? Aside from Danielle Harris, nothing. The characters are weak. The kills are generic and don't stand out at all. The directing is so bland. The writing is a mess. The story is choppy as fuck. You can tell this thing was rushed. And if you watch the documentary, 25 Years of Terror, they actually say that this was a rushed movie, and that it barely came out a year after the first one. The script is trash. The director is trash. The acting is trash. This movie is trash. And this whole Men in Black, and this movie has this hastily shoehorned Man in Black character who breaks Michael out of jail, and that's trash too. This movie's a 2 out of 10. This movie's a 2 out of 10, and the 2 out of 10 goes solely to Danielle Harris and the character of Jeffrey Landman and the actor Jeffrey Landman who played Billy. Alright? Those two kids were cool. Danielle Harris managed to make something out of nothing with Jamie Lloyd in this movie, and I like the chemistry that she had with Jeffrey Landman as kids. I like that whole, the whole dynamic with them. Everything else in this movie sucks. I'm AG Legend. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.